David Popovici become double world champion at freestyle swimming, both 100 and 200 meters. A performance that didn't happen since 1973 at the first edition, when um, the same swimmer won both titles. None of the previous of the next editions brought up this performance. Neither Jan Torp did this, neither Michael Phelps, even none. So no guys could match what David Popovici matched right now. Well, the point is the following. Seeing this finally this huge performance and his approach, his mentality, I hope it will last him. I see his parents are very involved, and this is very important, because when you have the full support you need, you'll have the results. I'm sure you just need to have the fire inside you and some support, and you can move mountains. I saw the final, the 100 meters. David won in an outstanding way on the last 5 meters, I think, or 7 meters, something like this. But what I would like to point out here is that we are a country that don't like sports. We don't like it. We don't like them. And we don't... we cannot talk about sport because you have no idea about it. And I'm not talking about the general public. I'm not condemning them. I'm not blaming them, because this is not the target. This is not the problem. The problem is what I saw in the press. TVR, the so-called public television from Romania that produces nothing, and has employs only or mostly loază, as we're telling them in Romania. It's something that you can say it looks like an insult, but basically it's not an insult. Regardless, they have no idea. Okay. They made fool of themselves broadcasting in the end this second final. Well, it was a moral reparation, a moral thing they thought they did, but the commentary, the interviews afterwards were catastrophic. They had no idea, neither about swimming, neither about sports, and neither about anything. Okay. More journalists were condemning, some of them who promoted for tens of years the cheap entertainment for low IQ people, were saying that Romania doesn't deserve such talents. Okay, we don't deserve. Okay. The point is that I would like from journalists to talk about this kind of talents before they achieve the pinnacle, before they are going to the summit of their career, before they are winning world championships, before they are participating in the Olympics and finish fourth. Before that, if you are a great journalist, a great a man that feels the sports great, then you should talk about it before, not after. After, it's very easy to comment. I can comment better than all journalists, or not all, most of the 90% of journalists in Romania, because I used to be a journalist, okay, but I am involved directly in sports. I'm running, I'm swimming, I'm practicing kickboxing. I know how it feels. I know, even though you don't need to have a talent to do that, you don't need to be world class to do that, but I understand it far better than they, because I look like a guy that loves sports. They don't. So I can comment this. Okay, I didn't brought this up before, because I'm not following swimming closely. But this is their job. Their job is not to follow Concordia Chiajna with Chindia Târgoviște or such losers football game. This is how they accustomed the public in Romania. So this is why the public watches Las Fierbinți, watches telenovelas, and watches everything else, watches all kind of these cheap shows that they are promoting, because they promote it and they accustom the public with this. Of course, David Popovici is not of interest only now, like it was with Simona Halep. So this guy made history. It's good for him, but the Romanian press made once more the proof of being, you know, what they are. So I will talk more maybe about David in the upcoming days, about him, not about the general situation, about the general state in Romania, because it's useless anyway. I laughed of the commentary of the majority. There are some guys that know how to write about this, know how to broadcast, how to highlight this. There are a few in Romania, no question about that, but generally speaking, I'm ashamed that part of my money goes to a television that produces only embarrassment, and only disappointment. But we have, I don't know how and I don't know why, Romania has a world-class top sportsman. To be honest, I didn't see that coming. I didn't. But he is for sure self-made, because otherwise he couldn't make it in this country, believe me.